Welcome back to another OTD unboxing video. Today I have for you the Hot Wheels 2026 Premium Fast and Furious. So you got the HNW 46. This is the end case. This is Mix 1 for 2026. It comes over from Stop Diecast. So thank you, Stop Diecast, for sending this case over. As always, it's much appreciated of you supporting OTD YouTube channel and OnStrikeDiecast.com and our case reports. All right, so lot to uncover here. Very big wave. You can kind of see it already at the bottom. It is the chase car, one to a case. But we're going to start pulling from the case. It's kind of it's not the best case in terms of new releases. There's actually only the chase car is actually the new release. The rest are repeats, but we're going to kind of breeze through here and look at the cars in this mix. We do get new card art. So if you're a fan of the card art, which, you know, obviously Hot Wheels Premium has excellent card art, make sure you pick these up based on the card art alone. You do get the 25th anniversary of Fast and the Furious logo in the corner here for 2026. And then, so this first car out of the case is the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. This has been released countless times. I'm not sure if this differs from any of the previous releases. I mean, I think they've all been pretty on point with each other with the 5-spoke gold 5-spoke rims. We got the full detail, the red kind of roll cage in there, interior. But this was, I think if I remember, yep, as always, it says on the back, right? Yep, Fast and Furious 6. This was the tank scene when they were chasing the tank down the street or the highway, jumping from car to car. All right. Next car out of the case, we have the Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL. So this car was actually just released more recently. It was from the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. And again, a great execution of the car. If you missed it the first time around, here's another chance of getting it. But as I don't think there was any major differences between this and the last release. All right. We're going to get to the chase car last. So let's just breeze through these really quick. We got the Toyota FJ Cruiser in matte black again. I think, if I remember correctly, the fenders were like, this one might be a little different from the last release of it. I had the fenders looking a little more contrasting from the body from what I remember. But this was released just last year in Fast and Furious Premium. It was a new casting, and now we're seeing it again. Again, great car, great casting, just a little too soon, right? Too soon, Junior. All right. And then before we get to the chase, the last car of the case is going to be your peg warmer of the mix because it's been released a couple times over already. And it is 3 to a case, unfortunately. It is a W Motors Lykan Hypersport. Awesome car. It was cool when they first did it, but now we're seeing it for the, umpteenth time already in Fast and the Furious in this same red deco. This is the Dubai scene in Furious 7. Again, jumping from buildings. Well, the car actually went from building to building. And yeah, there's 3 of them in this case. So if you missed that one for whatever reason, you have your shot finally. And then last, but certainly not least, you have the 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's Brian's car from the first mix, or Fast and the Furious, first movie in the franchise. And it is a Spectraflame Green. So this is number 1 so this is actually part of the series. If you're counting on the car, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 1 of 5 in the mix. And it seems like this trend will continue throughout 2026 with Fast and Furious Premium. We already know the next chase car is Dom's RX-7 from the first movie. So I'm speculating that we may be seeing all the cars in the first movie in Spectraflame. But I don't know anything beyond that. But this one is, it's cool, right? It kind of actually is on pace with the NFT cars, right? The NFT cars that we saw released through the through Mattel Creations with the with, you know, Suki's S2000 and Brian's Skyline, where they were Spectre Flame and they had their decos. So very nice. People are obviously going crazy with this being a chase. It is one to a case, so it's not like a, you know, hard car to find. If you do order from Stop Diecast.com, you are guaranteed one of these in your case. So you may want to think about it if you're missing some of the others of just getting the case and not having to hunt for it at retail. But we're going to look at this one here. We're going to extend the video a little longer. I'm going to look at it side by side with the original release of Brian's Eclipse in the first movie. This is the first premium release of the casting, or the first release of the casting in general. I don't remember. I should have looked this up. It was, I think it was 20. Yeah, the base is 2018, so I believe it was 2019 release. I remember it was called the Original Fast. That set actually commands a lot of money on the secondary market now. The panoramic art was the racing scene at the beginning of the movie. So, obviously not the best rims, but probably the most, probably the closest to the actual movie rims there are. So, they just don't look good on this casting. All right, and then we have the blacked out rim version of this car. Not true to the movie, but it just makes it look better than the first one. I'll put it that way. And yeah, you can see it. It looks great, but beyond that, not too movie accurate. This casting is a little long too. I think it leaves a little more desire. The Eclipse is a very kind of short, wide car, and for some reason this casting came out really long and slim. But the next version of this casting was one of the Fast and Furious mixes. I should have looked this up as I was doing my research. But this one actually has the same 10 spokes. It's kind of like the dull version, right? The dull version of this casting, of this car. The gray out 10 spokes versus the chase being chrome. And then you get the enamel or non-Spectre Flame lime green paint on this one. So, and then we did get several versions of it in like the Silver Series line. And then, prior to the Silver Series, you had the themed assortment kind of premium version of that as well. And then, so it came with the 10 spokes as well. And of course, all these carry the Arizona license plate. Shout out to Brian Earl Spillner and the state of Arizona for helping Fast and Furious move along there. So, all in all, not a terrific mix, but it does start the trend with Fast and Furious chase pieces. As always, thank you for watching.